Hi, and welcome to Explain It to Hope. I'm Hope Luker here with Mike Broadhurst. Each week on Explain It to Hope, we discuss different real estate questions, kind of from my perspective as not a real estate agent to someone who's been doing it for 30-ish years. So, thanks for watching today, and if you would, please go like, follow, and subscribe to us on YouTube or Facebook, or both, preferably. And then you'll make sure you stay up to date with Explain It to Hope and all of our other series that we post throughout the week. So, we've done 2 weeks in a row of talking about second homes, specifically rental homes. And we've been focusing a lot on Hilton Head Island. What about Bluffton? Is there viability for rentals in Bluffton, or how does that, what do you think?
Yeah. Well, surprisingly, there is. Bluffton, over the last 10 years, has become almost a place in itself, apart from Hilton Head Island. Lots of people, of course, the development of downtown Bluffton and the restaurants and the shops and what have you, have made it a really attractive, little chic kind of village to come and visit. So yeah, actually, Bluffton has developed into quite the little Airbnb hotspot.
Now, like Hilton Head, are there limitations on where you can have a rental property in Bluffton?
For sure. Most of your gated communities do not allow short-term rentals. But the properties that are outside those gated communities, they certainly do. So, for example, if you own a home in downtown Bluffton, in the historic district, you could definitely short-term rent those. What's really popular in Bluffton are people who are coming down, buying primary residence, and they have a family room above garage or an apartment space above the garage. And they are renting those out and doing some really nice numbers.
Yeah. So do you think that is the main portion of the short-term rental market in Bluffton is going to be carriage houses, guest houses, or do you think it would be like, I'm trying to think of anywhere where there are villas? Or
no, it wouldn't be the villa market for sure, because the villas off the island do not allow short-term rentals. And there's really not that many villa complexes around the island to begin with. So yes, it would be a carriage house. It would be an apartment above a garage. It would be that kind of thing. But again, it's a little bit different animal because a lot of time, a house down in downtown Bluffton or near downtown Bluffton, it's going to start $750,000 and go up to $1.5 million. If you're on the river, you're $3 million. For the person who owns in downtown, they can actually help supplement part of their living expense with some pretty decent income. I'm going to venture to say that a carriage house would generate $40,000 to $50,000 a year, maybe even more.
Yeah.
A friend of ours actually has a little one-bedroom cottage on the back of their property, and they live down in the Alljoy area, which is 2 miles away from downtown Bluffton. And they were telling me they did $28,000 in income, and they were only doing it half a month. They could have booked it a lot more, but they just didn't want that many people coming to their property. But they did $28,000 and didn't actually take advantage of all of the potential income that the property presented.
So what would you recommend, or what should someone do who says, that's what I want to do? I want to get a house in Bluffton with a carriage house. That's my request, so I can have that extra income. Yeah,
so whether it's a second home or a primary residence, there are definitely specific areas where you need to look and you need to be. So, I can't tell you just to click on Google and Zillow or anything like that and find that house. You really need to have someone who knows the market to know where to look.
So.
Yeah, me.
So really though, like what would that look like? So if I call you and I say, this is what I want to do, will you keep an eye out for me?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. And it's like the whole market, right?
Right.
I mean, there's very little inventory. Now we've taken the market, the inventory in the market, and now we've narrowed it down to a very specific kind of property, which is even harder to find. So, patience.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, if you're interested in that or you have any other questions, you can call Mike at 843-837-7773. And remember to like our page on Facebook and subscribe on YouTube for future episodes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Any questions? You want to just pick my brain? Feel free to give me a call.
Thank you.